Hello, this is Andrew with Missing Remote. I did a review of these UI AI Theta cameras a couple months ago. In that video, I mentioned that it was annoying that Ubiquiti didn't make it possible to use the speaker on here when the doorbell rings at your house. It still kind of blows my mind that Ubiquiti doesn't see the need for this kind of functionality, or they don't tie their devices together in that way. But frankly, it doesn't surprise me. It's a pretty consistent theme with some of the stuff that they do. But that doesn't mean that it's not possible. And so we're going to talk about how to make that possible here. And the way that you make that possible is by using a tool called Home Assistant. Now, I'm not going to talk about how to install Home Assistant. I'm not going to talk about how to install UI Protect into Home Assistant, but you can do that, and that's how you make that happen. So I have my laptop here, and I'm just going to show you real quickly how to make an automation that turns this into a doorbell chime. So this here is my automation that makes all this work. There's a lot of complexity here that you wouldn't need to replicate. Basically, all of these other targets that are past the AI Theta, you just ignore those for now. We're going to talk about those probably in another video, but sneak peek, I have some stuff that are also doorbell chimes that I made. The key here is to install the UI Protect integration into Home Assistant. I'm not going to walk through that. It's very simple. There are clear directions. Basically, you just install it, make sure that you have an account that can log in, and then you kind of point it at your Protect. There is a little bit of complexity if your Home Assistant sits on a different network and there are firewall rules between them. Because my cameras are on camera network and my Home Assistant is on my IoT network, so I had to poke little holes in the firewall for RTSP. But that's not complicated. You just do it. This is my doorbell. You can see here in the sensors, there's a whole bunch of different sensors. The doorbell ringing is the occupied sensor. So when the front doorbell becomes occupied, I want to do all these things. And the first thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to say, hey, someone is at the door on this speaker. And Home Assistant's great at that. Just as an example, here I have the media set up. You can see here is my AI Theta Pro Wide speaker, and I can just pick something to play on it. Let's go for some drum. I don't know what all this jazz down over here is. Something probably when I hit stop, but you don't see that, and clearly it works. So that's as simple as it is. When somebody presses the doorbell becomes occupied. Home Assistant picks that up through the Protect integration, and then it does a bunch of stuff. And one of those things is to play annoys on that speaker. So I hope you found that useful. If you did, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. If you stuck it around this long, in the next video, I'm going to talk about devices like this, and these devices. These are all kind of the same thing, but different implementations of the same thing. I'll see you then.